Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, So Sammy. Okay, today we're going to focus on making a box pouch pencil case, just like this one. Well, this is the one that I've actually made. And I've also bought the fat quarters from HobbyCraft, and the HobbyCraft is the 3 for 18. So that is from, I think one was called Birds of Prey, and then the other one is from Craft Cotton. And it's like one side is like a plain fabric, which is actually what I've used, and then if you on the flip side it's got like a glitter. So but I just wanted it to keep plain. As you can see, it's like that, so it's like a plain green, but you get like a pack of 4 for that, and then you get a pack of 4 for this one as well. There is another fat quarter that I got, but you got 5 in, and it's got like cute little summery things. But yeah, these are from HobbyCraft, and they are so good. A fat quarter is literally like the size of, it's not half a metre, so it's a quarter of a metre. So you can do things. I've still got some stuff left over, but it's perfect to make cute little crafts like this. If you want to make a makeup bag, if you want to make a pencil case, if you want to make like a drawstring bag, they are perfect. So if you get the 3 for 18, I guess you can get loads. You can also buy fat quarters from Etsy, from eBay, cheap, cheerful, and these ones are actually like really good quality. So if you are just looking to start some crafts, I would choose these. Okay, so watch my tutorial. Let's go. Okay, let's get to it. So let's grab your templates. So this is for the 12-inch zip. Okay. So the templates that you will need is 32 by 12 centimeters and also 32 by 22 centimeters. So the first you need to cut out twice, because that will be for your outer fabrics. The second you'll have to cut out for your lining and also your interfacing. Don't forget to cut out quickly a 10 centimeters and 5.5 centimeters for which will be shown later on. Okay, a quick one, just make sure that your fabric is the right way. Okay, tack along and then you can begin to sew. Making sure that the fabric is the right way, it's just for the design. So like if you have any pretty things on it, like I've got like a little bird, I want to make sure that the bird is the right way. Okay, once the fabric is sewn, you can iron on the interfacing. And it's only the outer fabric that I've particularly put. Okay, now we need to place the zip with, so as the zip sandwich goes, basically we need to tack along. So you need to put your outer fabric face down, your lining fabric face up, and the zip will be sandwiched in between. Then you will sew along, and this is how it should look once it's opened up. It's simple, that part. Simple for me, I personally think. Just make sure that the zip is right. Okay, so now this is where I personally think it gets a little bit more complicated with regards to the zip. Okay, so your fabric, your lining fabric, fold backwards so it will be at the back of the zip. Then your outer fabric, you will turn inwards and place it on the top part of the zip, the facing front part of the zip. Okay, so just tack along, making sure that the zip is aligned right, because if not, then you could end up getting the zip just popping out a little bit, and then it later on when we sew in the ends, it won't look nice, or you will just find it being a bit. So take your time here, make sure that the zip is just aligned nicely Also, what I do when I'm tacking along, make sure that you're tacking where the metal part of the zip is, so you know that you're not gonna be going in that bit. And also you can see that you've got much more space to play with, because sometimes when I've done it I've ended up going out, so then it's actually not even sewn anything. So just for one of my mistakes that I've made, just make sure that you are tacking where the metal part of the zip is, so then you can see that you've got about 1 centimetre to play with. Okay, just pause for a second. I personally want to take it out of the zip. I want to take it out of the sewing machine, and I just want to open my zip. It's just easier. In the past I've tried to do it while I've still been placed into the sewing machine, and it's just I've ended up breaking the needle. So just breathe, take a second, take the fabric out, and then you can just relax and go ahead again. Opening the zip is really important, because otherwise, well, for one, I struggle at this point to get over it, to get over the zip, but also it's just to make sure the bit where it's closing, you can get it nice and straight rather than having like a little lump. Okay, so then that should what it should look like. Now just turn it the right way, just to double check that the zip's sewn correctly. Okay, so when you're happy, then you can just turn it inside out again, and then we can carry on finishing the pencil case. Yeah, this zip comes with a clasp just to help you open it, but it's a bit of a pain, to be fair, because it doesn't stay on. It's just something that you just hook on when you need to open it. So like, as you can tell, it just dropped then. Okay, so now for the 10 centimeters by 5.5 centimeters, fold them in half and tack into place. Like so. And now you can sew along with that part of the tack. Okay, and just like when you're making a scrunchie, grab yourself a safety pin, turn them inside out. Can be a bit fiddly because it's not much fabric to play around with, but it does work. Give them a little bit of an iron. As you can tell, it's flat as a pancake. Okay, so when it looks like that, then you just fold them in half. Okay. And when you're placing them inside, make sure that the folded part is tucked in. So it's where the outer fabric, because basically this is the stuff that's going to pop out as like a little handle. So you don't want it stuck in, you want it popping out. So tack it into place, and then you can sew along. Okay, and do the same with the other side, just making sure that you are adjusting the zip. Okay, neaten up the edges and the... Okay, so this part is the corners. It looks complicated, but it's not. It's really simple. So you need 2 centimeters from the seam and follow the seam. So with that, I mean, I just, where I've sewn, I literally flatten that part, and then I'll draw a line. So I use the seam of where I've sewn before as like a guide of how to do the 2 centimeters. Okay, so then you just sew along the corner. And then you have to repeat it on all 4 corners, so you have 3 left. But it literally takes 2 minutes. Okay, so 2 centimeters, remember 2 centimeters. With your ruler, just draw a straight line. Okay. And finally, just repeat on the final one. And quickly, before you finish, just tidy up any loose thread, the corners. I just simply cut off the corners, I don't do anything fancy. And there you go, a pencil case. Voila! Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Remember to like and subscribe if you like this video. Thank you.